What's good, people? Not for the radio, NFTR. Special moment, another special guest in the building. I feel like a hologram sitting next to me, actually. Can't believe he's actually here. Myself, Duane Jones, we got Chams, we got Posty, and that special guest is none other than the legend Wiley in the building.
Yep.
So what's going on, bro?
Yeah, man, I'm here. I'm just looking in the city to realise what I've got to do next, you know what I mean? Analysing what's going on, the music people who are top of what they're doing today. That's what I'm doing. And I'm also getting older. I'm 37 now and like closer to 40. Yeah, and I'm thinking about my pension more. And reason being because I know music don't last forever. Mm-hmm. And I'm starting to think of all different ways to make money, not stocks and shares, but you get me, just different things that reality that I feel like can be a reality and not a hoax.
So you're living in Cyprus at the moment?
Yeah, I'm living in Cyprus, but I'm working in London, and I have to work here to be able to run that nice little setup I've got in Cyprus anyway. So
when you say you're working here, what does that mean?
That means like, even though I live there, if I don't work here, I'm not Wiley really. I'm not popping. No one cares.
What are you working on though?
And I'm working on a project of my own, and also I'm trying to capitalize on the scene that I've built along with other producers and MCs from white labels to here. So I'm not really a business hog. How I like, say if I had an artist, I've never really capitalized from any artist, to be fair, because I always used to think, if I sign him now and I take 50% of him, when he learns what I've done, he's gonna turn around and hate me and he's gonna go anyway, which always happens. So I didn't want to do it to my Dizzees and my whoever, who I could have had the chance to. But now I'm a big man. Them youths don't know me, you get me? So and the help I can give them is that much years and worthy. So I feel I can do it now. But before, if I would have tried to sign someone and apply myself like, you're my artist, I'm going to give you my all, they might have turned around and been like, well, how come when I get 100 bags, you get 50?
Yeah, I think 50 is a bit.
Yeah, no,
but maybe 15%.
No,
50%.
but 20%'s a manager. You see, if Timbaland gets an artist and he's the production company and he makes their album,
yeah,
he takes 50%.
Of course, yeah.
And but that's what I'm trying to say. So this is the point. Before, no one would have heard that. Like, imagine Dizzee. Yeah, Diz, listen, bro, I wouldn't look after man. Yeah, take man, drive man, and then when he realized what I done it for, he say, right, what, you took this much for that? So that's why I didn't do it. I was scared to do it because all the people I was working with were my mate.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to make money from my mate. I should have, because I watched Mega Man do it. And I said, that's what you're meant to do. That's the proper business way, you know what I'm saying?
Did you feel that at the time?
Yeah, like shortly after. I didn't know what Mega Man's business setup was. And then when I learned and realised, I said, what have I done? Then one day, I see everyone leaving. And then I said, you see? Yeah. So that's why I wanted to do it. When I saw the way he done the great business, like, and then I realised, shit, man, when you do it though, sometimes your friend's gone, bruv, because they don't want you to be the big belly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You mentioned Dizzee.
Yeah.
I feel like you've reached out to Dizzee a few times, but we haven't seen that reconnection as of yet.
Yes.
Grime fans and just fans of music want to see that. Why do you think that will ever happen? YouTube
I'm not
reconnecting?
sure, bro, man. I wish we could, because there's nothing in between us, in the middle of us, big enough or reason enough for us not to. Like,
what was that about? What did you guys actually fall out about?
I think this is what happened. I think he got signed. The come up happened. He got signed.
Yeah.
I got signed. He was coming out first. Because he was coming out first, and he was the reason that we sort of got a deal or a foot in the door as well, because he was the young buck with the album songs, I Love You and that. We didn't really have that yet. So he was our young leader to get us the deal. And when I got a deal, I don't feel I was ready, but he popped. So because he popped, and just before he popped, obviously that happened in Napa and it was in the newspaper and bloody, bloody, blah. we went different directions naturally. And so by the time we saw each other again, like, you was Dizzee Rascal and I was Wiley roll deep with bare people to carry and the scene, and you was just Dizzee. And you just went down that road, Dizzee, what you was meant to do. You didn't step a foot wrong. And by the next thing you know, 3 albums were done. So that's like 5 years, 6 years. So time and the different direction split us apart because we didn't have beef.
But I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing that everybody wants to know, because that's cool. It's understandable. That you
Yeah,
guys
like
go in
your
different
careers
directions.
took you somewhere else.
But obviously there was something a bit more deep rooted, because I even see when I've seen you on your Twitter rants and stuff, I can feel like it's a bit more emotive than that. It's not just that. Obviously, he had his Sway interview the other day. He didn't.
Yeah.
How do you feel when he doesn't even mention you? Like,
He did mention him.
Barely.
Yeah.
He said he was the Godfather.
You know what it is? He said in an interview one time,
He didn't want it, you don't
I
think?
don't think he was.
I have not known Wiley for... I've not known him for longer than I have known him.
I get that.
He said that, but when he said that, I said, that's how long I ain't seen him for. Because he doesn't really mean that. Because I took you to your manager, who the manager has turned us into, not him a millionaire. The manager who has been able to walk into offices and say yay and blay, I took him to him. So if you took me to a guy like that, I would never forget you. Anyway, I would just know that, you know what, that was my manager. And I took you to him, and then we was all together. Then you've gone that direction, he's gone with you, I'm carrying on. I'm a man.
That doesn't sound like a deep enough reason to not reconnect, though.
No, but to reconnect, let me tell you this, Tiny Temper is working with most acts and all that.
Yeah.
Do you think he'd be working with them when he done Discovery and popped off, Written in the Stars? No. So this is what happens. When you're the young guy and you come through and you get a manager and you get the path to dough, they just take you down the path to dough. When you're on that path, you think you're King Kong. But someone like me, who always had people to drag along, I don't think I'm King Kong because I've got these people dragging along. It's not just me. But if it was just me, like how it's just Tiny or just Dizzee and you're just on this path, bro, and the manager don't want you to help no one, work with no one, you just stay that golden special boy. You go down there too far, sometimes you go too far. What happens is...
You've said two things that I want to draw from that. So you just said that Tiny wouldn't have done that when he did Discovery. Do you feel like Tiny's not in the same spot that he was when he did
He's
Discovery?
definitely not. He just busts a little one not letting go, but I'm not silly. You're not in the same Discovery position as Pass Out and blah, blah, blah. And no one thought he would come down off of that path. To be fair, I didn't. But I respect him as a young, a black man. He's doing his stuff and blah, blah, blah. But when people are up, they don't care. When they're coming down or they're down, they start to, bro, who's my man? What, my man? Yeah, put him on. What, Stormzy? Yeah? You get what I'm saying? So for Dizzee, he's never come down. This guy's a multi-millionaire. He has got the most money from this thing out of all of us.
Yeah, 100.
So while one man might be saying one thing, like, oh, Dizzee, my man might be in Miami or wherever, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. And sometimes when you go on that path and you've gone so far as the Don and you ain't stepped a foot wrong, your pocket's fat, this, that, you definitely forget.
When's the last time you actually spoke to him?
I spoke to Dizzee last time I saw Dizzee Rascal was in 06 or around them times, and I was walking along going to the chip shop and I see him driving this way. He turned back, said, well, go on. And he carried on his life, bro. And that's literally the last time I saw him. And if we look into the situation, all it could be is this. We've gone to Iron Apple. Something's happened. He's upset because something's happened. It didn't just happen to him. I didn't get stabbed then, but I got rushed trying to help you. So you didn't mean me. But what's happened is, from there, we've come back to England. After you get stabbed, we come back to England. And then you feel away. Because you're thinking, like, why did I even get stabbed? You didn't get stabbed, it was me. But if you know what I'm trying to say, and you feel away towards, you hate everyone. You know, like, I just said he died.
Yeah, maybe you guys are just like trigger associations.
You get what I'm trying to say. So when he does think of me, he's obviously thinking of all of that.
It brings back bad memories.
Exactly, it brings back bad memories.
So speaking of you and Dizzee, obviously you're both pioneers in grime.
Yep.
How do you feel when people kind of refer to like grime as like not being like the cool sound, or not being the most trendy sound out there from the UK?
I think because I'm an urban kid, I like all elements of black music. Yeah, so when someone pulls that card, I think it's because
like people have said, like back in the day,
Grimes
for idiots.
Like my man, when my man dropped that one, I watched a Hypo interview, I see him say that. Basically, Hypo is my don as well. But you see, if I was Hypo in that interview, when they said, what do you think about Grime? I would have said, yeah, I think Grime's cool, man. And I would have kept it moving, because you can, if you're a street don and you rep the streets, you know what's about in the streets and rah, you won't consider Grime a bad man genre or a gunman genre or them man putting work on the street. You're not going to think that, because a lot of Grime kids don't put in the work on the street. They didn't have to. But that's not who they were. You get what I'm trying to say? So for me, I'm not going to go into there and be like, right, if you come in there, you got to put in work. That's not what I'm going to do. So I think each person to their own. And I think that, what is a nerd? Because if we really get shirty about what a nerd is, or is a nerd someone clever? Because if someone's clever, that means that they're clever. Is that bad? You know what I'm trying to say? And I don't even look at our genre like that. I look at the genre as a street genre, but more of a pirate radio genre. Like, I didn't have to lick no one down to get anywhere. But I'm not an idiot. But I've lost and I've won. I've lost and I've won. I've won, I've lost. We've rushed them, they've rushed us. So I'm cut from the same kind of cloth he's saying, but he's talking about, well, how many man have you robbed? Or what? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, he's talking from a different angle. So when I did hear that comment interview, I felt like Hyper. I feel like you should have said they're just cool. Grime's just cool, because it's not really an idiot genre as such. But he might look at it like, well, them man are idiots to us. You know what I mean?
I feel like you've had a lot of weight on your shoulders since like you started your career.
Yep.
In terms of like bringing everybody through.
Yep.
I feel like at one stage, you know, like there's been things that happen. Like for example, if you was on Risky Rows or Practice Hours, you were officially MC. But there was one time where if you knew Wiley or you spoke to Wiley, you was an official of MC. What was that kind of like, and how have you maintained always bringing people through and all the pressures that takes? Like, how is that? What is that? Why you're like how you are now, where you're kind of like as distant as you are because you've been so involved?
Yeah, exactly. It's basically, but it's like doing that is basically like working at a youth club and just helping everyone and blah blah. It is because
when you were talking earlier and you mentioned twice that you was dragging all these people.
Yeah, like I hate to say dragging because it sounds bad, innit? Like, bro, Wiley's dragging it, but I don't mean. What I mean is that I cared about a wider selection of people than per se a Dizzee or a Tiny. I would have got my advance and gone and tried to do a thing. Because I looked at the whole scene instead of one person. I always knew that I'm one person, he's another one, that's Devlin, that's Kanan, that's Twig. And without this scene, it's basically just one or two. So it has to run as a scene. And that was probably me. I probably got that from being in a youth club so much.
Do you think it worked to your detriment?
Yeah, watching the youth club workers. 100% being handle these kids, mad ones, these ones, you know what I'm saying?
Well, when I said also like reconnect with Dizzee, I meant as well as a personal thing, like musically, like do you think you two are too far apart ever to make something now? Because when I speak to Dizzee, he's like, I can't even go back to Boy in the Corner because I'm living a different lifestyle now. I haven't got them thoughts in my head.
He's not Boy in the Corner, he done that. Yeah. He's not the Boy in the Corner.
So what would you make now? If you was in studio with Dizzee?
I couldn't work with him unless we was making that. And
so that's maybe why you can't reconnect.
I couldn't work with Dizzee unless he said to me, yeah man, I got this beat. And I said, rah, yeah, that one's sick, let's go. I couldn't work with him unless we were being Dizzee and Wiley. And he knows that. He couldn't work with me unless we was being Dizzee and Wiley.
Which makes fair distance.
It does. But I don't think that's the distance. I think the distance thing is, I'm a don, I'm a multi-millionaire. You man ain't got no P. That is the distance. Like, not that he's that ignorant, but like, someone who's got that much money, bro, and they, not that we haven't got money, but like where the heights he's gone to. He won a Brit. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even know he won a Brit. I see him in an interview. Yeah, I've won a Brit. That was 10 years ago. See the attitude. It was 10 years ago. I don't give a damn, mate. I'm there where I am now. No disrespect, but that's how anyone would feel anyway in that position. So I feel like the success road and the path he's taken maybe it's just distance.
Does it make you proud though? Because obviously,
bro, he knows. Like, if anyone is, I am. But like, again,
so you like the music he's put out,
bro,
the albums and the decisions he's made.
I think Boy in the Corner is a grime Bible. I think Kano's album Home Sweet Home is a grime Bible. I think them two albums are our first two kids who were Nang at 16 and 17 before Chipmunk and Ice and whoever else, and them two kids have steered our thing in a direction. Like, I feel like Kano should have more success. Like, I feel like Kano would have. Like, Kano's our guy, bro, at one point. You know what I'm trying to say? So,
who's your favourite grime MC ever?
Today,
your personal favourite?
Oh, ever. My favourite grime MC ever out of all the years is probably. It's probably like out of Kano and Devlin of all time. Kano, Devlin, that's like grime MC normal.
That's surprising for me. I like Devlin, not because Devlin's not
just
good.
Their ability, their ability.
From Tales from the Crypt.
Their MC
that
ability.
What was it called? Yeah. And he had a gold album as well. I think he gets overlooked quite a lot, Devlin.
Well, because he's so good.
Yeah.
That's what people do. That they don't want to show you really what's too good, because then
I'm glad to see that despite your back and forths on the social media, that you've not been affected by putting him in that top spot, because I know you lot had a little. You and Devlin.
Yeah.
Had some words.
And
he won that, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, basically,
his dub was.
I'll tell you the
mental.
Truth. I'll tell you the truth. I had a war with Gets. Only.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden now I'm warring with a whole movement and 7 dubs and blah blah blah. So obviously,
you rated that dub. Though.
Like, I've rated Devlin's dub, but at the time I was like, well, I'm warring with Gets. What are you all doing? I'm one person. Can't you see that? I'm warring with Gets. I'm one person. What are you even speaking for? Where's
what
your
about
dub?
Wretches? Because
Same thing. Because it was just me and Gets. I didn't understand why I'm warring with a movement now. You know what I'm trying to say? But I still went through with it and whatnot. And I listened to them all, and I was like, shit, man. These like, it's one me against 5 MCs. I gotta go ham on one thing, or I need to do some shit that keeps me existing even past this, because the way they've come on me is dangerous, and no one on my side wanted to back in.
You're probably one of the best like war MCs we've ever had, yeah?
Mad.
Do you think you've ever, you proper come to light when it comes to that?
Yeah.
Do you think you've ever lost a clash?
Yeah, definitely.
Which one?
My first battle I lost, in my spirit I know I lost, was against Dirty Dogs, Commander B. That around them times, like me against it was me against Dogs and Titch, the first war, realest one ever. Like, look like silly when they want to make the war kick off, then boy for dead, then forget the game. This is the first war that because I'm a yardie, I knew. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, some English people were just like, nah, well, man, you won it.
Because you've been watching Sting, you knew.
I was like, and then I run Flo down. I was like, Flo, man. Flo down said, bro, they make you feel bad. So that was the first one. I can tell you I lost the first one against Dirty Dogs. Not really against Titch, because it was more me and him. And then it was in the Eskimo dance, but nowhere to run. Say your bar, he says his bar. There ain't no fighting or nothing. But then after, like, when you listen back, you can tell or feel it.
Where do you think like Titch would have been in his grime career now? Like, one of the greats, people, still talking about the music that he released years ago.
Yeah.
What do you think he would have achieved?
Crazy Titch. See, Crazy Titch, before he went to jail, he done Crazy, got a new singer along, and he was doing work. He was working with J2K, he was doing things, he was playing computer, he had a dog, he was going Chinese.
Yeah, that dog attacked me still.
Oh, no. He was ordering Chinese, he was indoors. Between me and you, he was in his yard, my nigga, watching telly, ordering Chinese, ringing his mates, doing his shows. He was on a very, very normal vibe. And obviously, he went through that stuff there. And I realised something. Yeah, if I've got a brother and he's going through something, I have to help him unconditionally. I'm talking about physical, especially if we're near the same age. Like if I'm double your age and I'm out of your zones, then no, you got to get your cousins and them and you're going to do it. But I mean, if we're quite close, you know what I'm trying to say? Then if anything happens...
What's the limit? What's the cap on that?
I know, I hate to say it, but
so
like...
is it minimum 4 years? Or?
Oh, man. But like, I know if your brother calls you in something, then you'll deal with it because it's your brother. And I feel like sometimes because he's in and your brother's out, so I feel like sometimes we jump, because I've done this before, not as far as him, but I'm telling you from a standpoint where I'm minding my own business and then one of my brothers in trouble, not even my real brother's blood, but something, and you got to run out there. Might run into all type of, but you got to run out there because that's what it is, yeah? I feel mad about that, and I think that had he avoided that, he would still be Crazy Titch, and he would be, you know, the kids who like hype and bad man thing. He would be their role model. He would be their king, not one of us. He would be that type of MC who is on that. He would be the king to them.
Speaking of brothers, your brother Cadell had a back and forth with Stormzy.
Yep.
You kind of put out your opinions on Twitter about that.
Oh man, that's bad. I shouldn't have done that, but yeah. I told the truth. But is that my brother? Should I have told the truth of my brother in that situation? I just wish my brother wasn't even clashing him. I don't know where you got the vibe to say, I'm going to clash Stormzy today. Why? And then people say to me, why? They used to clash for nothing. No, I never used to clash for nothing. I used to clash for reasons. Or he tried it, or someone come in with not beef clashing, but someone, if I was on the radio, someone come in, they got a bar for me, I know they got a bar, then I'm going to go home, do a bar, come back to Deja, bar, you know that? It was never like for no reason. It was like, you get tested.
Yeah.
So to come in a game and just send for someone who's the top, it is a move, but I don't want my brother to do it. Let your brother do it. You lot, whoever don't like Stormzy. But I didn't want my brother to do it, because then now I've got to be like, bro, why did you do that? Well, no, I'm going to do it. And then he's going to turn on me, because he's going to be like, well, no, you're my brother, you're meant to be on my side. You know what I'm saying?
Two sick MCs, one of them which was introduced to the world by yourself, Chip and Bugsy.
Yeah.
What do you think to that clash then? How do you see that? Why are you laughing?
Oh shit, bro. Listen about that one, yeah. I don't know who Bugsy was, so let's just get that straight. I did not know who he was. But what I will say about that one is, that's not Chipmunk's fault. Or Bugs. That war occurred because Bugsy was edged on, probably by Jammer, a lot of the mics. Edged him on the Semper man, anyway. Bugsy's from Manchester, bro. Like anyone would. Bugsy is the only and biggest MC in Manchester. Manny on the map. So he's running Manchester, yeah.
Yeah.
Jammer's gassed him to do that. He's done that. Chipmunk has taken it all to heart. Didn't even need to acknowledge him. He could have ignored every word this youth said. But because he's done it on Tottenham High Road, he's felt like he's had to show his Chipmunk, show like, bro, I'm not having that. He's not had it. He's been talking for ages, sending for ages. I even want him to stop. I want to hear some song now. Like, I love you, Chipmunk, you're my brother. But each send, I was thinking, rah, is he still sending? Then I realised whatever he was doing, the sending, is actually working in terms of bringing him back into, like, everyone saying, rah, Chipmunk ain't having it. I think he overdone it a bit, like too much sending, but he felt justified. I think the person who has benefited from it most is Bugsy, though, because I didn't know who he was. And all of a sudden I looked on the thing and he's got 5 million views on his thing. He's dropped an EP, went in the album charts. I ain't got an EP in the album charts. So I'm saying, rah. So it's benefited Bugsy more than Chipmunk. But Chipmunk never lost no war. Weird one.
Speaking of Chipmunk, I know that Chipmunk and Ice Kid were often put up against each other, and you loved Ice Kid.
That's my nigga, man. I swear. But do you know, I'm probably his number one fan, man. It's crazy. But like, the difference between them two was that Chipmunk's got more hunger and he had more, I want it. And Ice Kid had more, I know I'm good. But I know I'm good doesn't always get you to where you need to get. So, and also it was me gassing him. Like, you're the best, you're this, you're sick, you're sick, you're sick, you're sick, you're sick. So how can he, in the end, he probably just fall shut up, man. I don't want to be sick. You know what I'm trying to say? So it was me. It was my fault, really. Not my fault. Not my fault that he didn't do the work, but like, maybe I gassed him into like space.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He needed to grow.
Yeah, man. And Chipmunk, where I didn't gas Chipmunk, he just knew. He was just straight ahead. He had his straight head, and he just done his thing.
Do you think that you did that with a lot of artists? Do you think that there's a lot of people that you mollycoddled into just feeling like they didn't have to do the work because they were under Wiley's wing?
Maybe it's a mistake that you make as a not a parent, but like a helper figure. Like you just assume sometimes, like, okay, I can do it. He can do it. He can do it. You can do it. That's what you think. Like I'll ring up Scratchy, like, come on, right, Scratchy, man, you're sick, you're gonna do it, because I know I do it. But just because I do it, don't mean that he might do it. It's sometimes I assume, as well as like I gas people up to not gas them up, but if you're good, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
But then,
and obviously it means a lot coming from you because they look up to you.
Like if I think they're good, I will tell them.
So who coaches you? You coach so much people. So who coaches you? Who coaches Wiley?
Do you know who coaches me? People like yourselves, people I watch. So if I watch you interviewing someone, I'm learning from you. I'm learning from the person who might not answer properly. You know what I'm trying to say? I think media, UK social media, SBTV, this Link Up TV, all those things.
Grime Daily.
Grime Daily, yes. The Grime Daily, the main one. You know, like I learn.
I see Posty panicking in that corner.
That's the coaches. A little bit, like especially for today.
Yeah, it's hard for you being one of the pioneers and the trailblazers of a genre. When you think about that, like, you're going to be looked at in years, many years to come. Your name is going to be on the internet. This is the guy that created a genre. However, we had a guest on the show, and I want you lot. I don't know if I got this quote right, so I looked to Posty and Chams. I think Bushkin said, Heartless invented grime. Am I right in saying that? Because I don't want to stand alone.
I'll tell you what happened.
I'll
tell you the truth here.
I'm not saying he didn't.
No, because I'll be honest, because I listened. Right, grime was birthed from garage. Heartless Crew were the only ones, and So Solid, and a couple others in garage who spat bars over it, similar to us. Like they was more like garage MCs, but with bars. So if we did not listen to Heartless and So Solid, would we have gone and done what we've done? Maybe not. I just realised this. I spat bars. I was a jungle MC. I wasn't a garage MC. So when I heard Heartless, I loved it, but I wasn't that. So they were the first person I heard spitting on garage tempo and beats that were, you know, Fonty used to mix thingy with ragga.
Mental.
They used to spit on it.
Yeah.
So them elements were early grime elements. Really, not. They didn't make no beat. I made Eskimo.
Yeah.
Which is a grime song, but they spat over instrumentals that wasn't always garage. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just remember that. And So Solid, whoever made oh no, that's the word. Oh no, whoever made that, they could say, yeah, I started grime.
I think.
Because I made the first beat that wasn't garage, but was... It's just that. I remember that. Between So Solid and Heartless, some shit was going on, bro.
Yeah.
It was Precious MC, Doneo on Magic FM, Major Ace. Like that was going on. Plague Galera, Pack Slimzy. Yeah, so yeah.
Do you feel the appreciation that you are who you are and what you've done? Do you feel that people give you that respect?
I think they do. I think they
and the audience.
Yeah, I think they do. I think because it's a new day to day, there's new fans, new kids, so you have to sort of get known again. But I think they do. I think that MCs know, the ones that have helped, they know. The producers who have helped, they know. The DJs as well. I'm not gonna go out there and like ask for more. I'm happy.
So how does it make you feel when people actually say, like, they're crowning you, they're saying you're the Godfather or something?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel to something you have put a lot of work into over the years?
It makes me feel. You see, the thing is, when someone says you're the Godfather, sometimes you think to yourself, oh man, that's the old guy, or that's the. But a Godfather, there can only be one Godfather, you know.
Yeah. That's it. It's done.
So that title is, as much as I sometimes think, oh right, but is that sort of pushing me over the edge a bit?
You think it might be a strategic?
It's a clever one because James Brown's a Godfather.
Yeah.
Madman, but James Brown.
So how do you feel? How do you feel now? What position do you think that you play? Do you feel like you're still
Current.
the wickedest MC when it comes down to it, bar for bar?
I don't think I'm as current as I would like to be.
But are you the wickedest MC, bar for bar? Like
I think in my field, because I come from a different time and age group. I think when I'm on point, I think I'm top. When someone else is on point, I think they're top. But I think today, it's not about what you think. It's about, like, if I feel this way, that's cool. But sometimes there's an obvious who is.
And who is that to you right now?
And to me, today, is Skepta. Skepta's the main man, really. But Stormzy is the new kid. He's the new kid, but Skepta is the main man.
What about JME though?
JME's the main, but JME, listen,
features
there's something about
is it top
JME and
10
Skepta, yeah, they're brothers.
Yeah.
And if you're their friend, you can't fuck about with you get what I'm trying to say? Like, I got equal respect, equally, for both of them. But right now, today, yeah, JME is the man. JME. Quietly. Like, today, when I look at the thing, I look at the views, I look at the guy who's never changed.
And he's never left.
Never left. He never breaded. He don't want nothing from you. He just was in the Tesla today getting autopilot in his car so the auto car could drive him home. Like.
Do you think there's something special about
Not that makes him number one.
Yes. Just the fact that he has never, like you said, he's never asked anyone for anything. His thing has always been, I'm a build my lane and I'm going to stay here.
Yeah. Is it integrity, the word?
Integrity, yeah.
He's kept his integrity, he hasn't changed. And I respect him because how can a man with a uni degree be butting up and chatting his grease?
Yeah.
So
with a master's.
Do you think that there's something in the water over at that family? Because the whole family,
Julie's
doing amazing stuff.
Well, I think this, if we want to go there, I think some parents install this in their kids and some don't. And some kids grow and their parents have plugged it into them to get that college and go uni, and some ain't.
So, speaking of Skepta, right, so we have a few things here. So we have, do you think that Skepta is now bigger than BBK?
Ooh.
Do you think that he's his own entity? That's number one.
Whoa. Well, I think Skepta is not bigger than BBK because he won't say he is, because he is part of it and he loves his brother and he doesn't want to be bigger than BBK. He wants to be with the man them and do his thing. But I think the people he's met, the connections he's made, and how much I didn't need none of you labels to do this is in effect.
Yeah.
And I think that he's in the Wimbledon with Dizzee and he's Rascal, ASAP Rocky, and he knows he's in a great place.
There was a time where you would always see Wiley with Boy Better Know, but I feel like now, apart from probably Red Bull Culture Sound Clash, I don't really see you with Boy Better Know. Is there a reason for that?
No, I'm with them, but it's like we're doing some individual stuff at the moment. Okay. That's what's happening.
But what's your relationship like? Because I know that you guys had some ups and downs. I've seen you, Wiley, you get your fingers loose on the old Twitter.
What, have I tweeted about, if I said something? What did I say?
Well, I can't remember what
Not about Boy Better Know.
Not about Boy Better Know. You and Skepta's relationship seems like it's had some rocky patches.
You know what it is? this happens with every person who we connect. Like, if I connect with someone, there's a time when we're out there. Because I'm the guy who's out there. Why you came to me, why we're out there, we're radio, we're here, we're there. I had kids when I was like 26, 27. So obviously that has played a part in my life. So there's times when things are going in and I could be there, should be there, but I might not have been, yeah? So once that happens a couple of times, a man's not, because he's a big man, we're big men, we're not going to hound each other down. So if there's something else happening now, but previously a man's hollered but I haven't come for some reason, a man might not keep wasting his time, so a man will just keep moving forward.
Okay. You lot had a clash and everything.
We've had at the Red Bull Culture Clash, I'll tell you what happened there. We was there, we had a little thing there because we was clashing, he had the people lined up, he had that all sorted out. And when I looked, Temper T come out. And then he said he's thinking, wow, what's Temper T doing over there? So I'm trying to talk to him and he's turned around and said, shush. And at the time, I didn't register it, I was drunk. But after when someone showed me, I said, you know what? He just told me to shush on the big stage. I wasn't really happy about that, to be fair, because I said to myself, why are you going to tell me to shush? Like, Temper T's come out, I'm just telling you to relax. And you tell me to shush. So that's not a reason why, but that's that was one thing what you might have saw on there. And also, you're not meant to breed your competition. You're meant to, no matter if you're in the same crew or not, he's not meant to breed me. He wants to be the king of grime. So breading me is the last person or anyone else. You just got to, when you want to be that king of grime or you're going to do different stuff, you've got the bars and shit to prove it. You could be cool with Wiley, but like, if he's not here, I'm not going to go to his yard and drag him out. I'm just going to carry on doing what I'm doing. And that's what sort of happened between me and him. We haven't parted, but see, when I said with the Dizzee thing, he's gone one way, I've gone one way. You see, it always sort of happens.
How comes you're cool with that though? That's not the Wiley I've known over the years. Normally you're like, I'm the king of grime.
But yeah.
You come out the gate.
It's only because I'm older, but the reason why I'm cool with that is because I know my ability. So even if 100,000 kids in England say, yeah, that's the king of grime, I listen to them and whatever they're doing is cool. But if I feel like, yeah, they're cool, you're saying that's what you're saying, and they're cool, but really I know my ability, I'm going clear if I really want to be. That's what keeps me going.
Do you think you're better than Skepta?
Not saying I'm better than him, but I know my ability to spit on the mic. And I know his ability. So if anything, I you know when they say like you fancy that one to be a winner, that horse or that horse, I fancy my own stylie against any MC. Fancy my own stylie when I'm like, you know what I'm trying to say.
But the point is, you're sweet. It's still Boy Better Know.
Yeah, Boy Better Know's blessed, bro. Yeah. But what I don't think we will see is an album. Maybe not. You might not see an album because maybe we might have missed that boat. I don't know. What do you think?
I think there's still time. I think
still room for an album.
When you saw the Culture Clash, everyone going back to back, classic Boy Better Know records, I thought that was the perfect time to come off the back of that and say, yo.
Well, it is. That's what I'm trying to say, and we didn't. But you know, like the more, how can I say it? The more, this is what's happening in Roll
But
Deep.
Jeremy and Skepta did Brixton, no?
Yeah, they did Brixton. Sick twice. That's a good move. 14 to 18. Boom. Paper.
I feel like you should have spat more on the Culture Clash though. You are the war guy, and it was a clash.
But you know what? We had about 25 MCs on our stage, and I didn't know he was going to do that. We had Stormzy. That's the first time I met Stormzy. Basically, Skepta brought the grime scene to a clash. That's the first time you met Stormzy. He's
been in your video. He was in your video before that.
No. That's the first time I met him. I didn't shoot that video before that.
Oh, is it? Was it
after? Yeah, it was after.
I'm going
so basically, like, he had the whole grime scene there.
Yeah.
But that's never stopped you before, though.
No, but if you've got the whole grime scene there and we're clashing and they tell you to come round, it's your go now. And plus, again, Skepta was heading that. Like, right, Wiley, you do this, you do that. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So I couldn't have done more than I wanted to anyway. Like, I was sort of, not under his rule, but he had the grime. See, like, it was around the same times of the Kanye thing. You know what I'm trying to say? He had...
It is his year. That, like, undeniable.
Yeah, you man come, do this. Rare 10. Like, he was the Wiley, basically.
Yeah.
So... talking about clashes,
Yeah.
the Kano clash,
Yeah.
probably the most legendary, famous grime clash in life.
Yeah.
Who won that?
Kano won that.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
Is this like a new opinion?
No, I've always said that. I've always
Really?
said that. Always. It's because I'm not a liar when it comes to music. I might lie to gal if I cheated or whatnot.
Speaking
I'm
of
not-
goals, Wiley, you
Yeah.
know I was going to ask you. You know
Yeah, I was
you.
waiting, G,
You
because you know what, bro.
I already told you I was going to ask you.
Why did I say that?
Yes,
No.
yes, Chams is here.
Oh, bro.
So for the last couple of months, I've been seeing this Twitter rant. I suppose when I see Wiley saying it ain't mine, he's going ham on this Twitter feed.
Oh,
and I'm
bro.
looking, so sometimes, you've got to
Yeah.
go pre the whole TL.
No, trust me.
So I went to pre the whole TL. He's shouting out this girl saying, it's not my youth. This girl's pregnant. He don't know her.
bro.
He's calling her
You know the truth, though. Do you want me to be honest with you about that? The girl, obviously, right, man was on holiday, whatnot. The girl went home. Girl had a man, clear blue. You get me?
That's a clear blue.
Pregnant, whatnot. I thought, nah, you're not pregnant. Obviously, went through that, but then straight away, the girl, she must have had a scan. Then she went on Instagram, put the picture of the scan up. She was coming for me, bro, like on the net, but no one was seeing it. I was thinking, so I'm going mad, thinking people see it. No one could even see it. She's going ham. So obviously, like, my baby mom's gonna find out. I gotta, like, bro, we're gonna tell her. We're gonna do it. So then I had to tell her. Then it just went pear, innit? To tell her, so I had to come away. I'm trying to tell this girl, like, don't have it, or up and down, back and forth. Then I realised the girl was going ham. She's on Twitter. Why do you fuck you this, you that, you think I'm gonna tell the police? I'm gonna tell them you raped me. I'm gonna tell just bare, because like I think out of London, some girls are just nuts sometimes. You know, like whatever the circumstance it be. Like I don't say out of London, but it's never happened to me before in London. so the girl just was going ham. I'm gonna think. I want give me money. I just want your money. Like everything.
But did this teach you a lesson?
Yeah, it did. But basically, I didn't know that. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm older, bro. I didn't know that man was even firing anything. I thought man was getting old. Man's firing a couple blanks.
I'm done.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say, like, I thought I was getting old, but basically, yeah. So the girl was just attacking me, bro, like attacking, like until one day, 6 months of it was happening, and then I said, you know what? No, that's it. I'm going ham because you bitch. You just been killing me, bro, for 6 months. I'm gonna lose everything. Like it's deep, bro. Deep. But then one day she just said, so she was lying for another period when she apparently she got rid of it, but she's stringing me along more when she ain't got it. And then someone said to me, I see her, she ain't got it, her stomach's flat. So then that's it. But
that's all it took for you.
but she had me in a headlock, my G.
Do you regret taking it to social media? Do you look at
because
that?
she did. Some people say to me, someone was like, you think you're bad, you think you're big, but I said, I wish I could explain to this woman that this girl has been attacking me for 6 months. I haven't said a word. I've ignored her.
It was 6 months.
6 months. I don't know how no one saw. I'm like, how could they not see? This girl was opening 1,000 accounts a day, tweeting me, you pedo, you this, you that, you fake, your friends, I'm gonna bang your friends, I'm gonna this, that, where's Fecky, are you African? Are you African? Sharp, you nignog, you bro. Please, bro, man, this girl was going ham. But obviously, it's the hormones.
So the racial slur started to come as well.
My nigga, it was peak. But again, she's from a part in Birmingham, West Brom, wherever.
How old is she?
23s or whatever she said. But like, it's just, bro, man, I didn't know that girls were nuts like that, bro. But like, and then I see Fetty Wap and Masika tried to trap Fetty Wap and same thing. She did. Yeah, she's got the baby Chris Brown. It happened to.
Do you reckon this girl set out for this story?
She didn't set out for me, but she's gone on holiday where everyone's doing whatever they're doing, and she's gone home, realised she's pregnant. See, if I was a woman, let me just think about that. I was a woman, and I went on holiday. I was doing what I was doing. I come back from holiday. I know whatever I've done on holiday. Then I found out I'm pregnant. But none of them people on holiday are my boyfriend, you know, or I'm not with them. So where am I going with any baby that's not, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to be with you. So Or not, you don't have to be with, but you know what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, I'm not sure I'll come back home talking about, yeah, Wiley's kid. I got your baby and all that. I don't think I'll do that.
So what about you and like the women in the industry? Obviously, you were a person that people looked up to. If you were an emerging singer, rapper, you know, it could, I'm assuming, enable your career somewhat if you were with the right person.
Yeah.
So there were a few individuals that you were rumoured to be dating. I think Lady Nye was one of them.
Yeah, I was with her still. Can't lie about that. And that was my girlfriend, yeah. For a small period. Just a small period. Like, I was a scoundrel. I was cheating, bro. I was out there.
Cheating, yeah.
I was out there. You know what it is? The problem with is when you men, yeah, they all cheat, I suppose, but like some different degrees. I'm not speaking for everyone, but like a lot of men in their life growing will have that phase. But then, like, you can grow out of it or you won't. And this is the danger if you don't grow out of it.
But do you think it's possible not to cheat, though?
It's a hard one, my bro, because the truth is, even if you love your thing, like, everyone loves their girl. They love their girl. Like, a man will go out in the street like he ain't got no girl. He loves his girl still, but out here in the street where there could be possibly other girl, the man's single, bro. That's what men are like. So I'm just getting to that age there where I'm sorry for what I've done. I'm sorry, gal, for what I've done, and I just want to relax because I understand it. It's not good to hurt women. Yeah. The girl who loves you, keep hurting her. She's heard this, and she's on the network. Oh my God, this. Hey babe, did you do that? You got to lie. You know, it's not fair. It's not fair, is it?
Let's talk about Crept and Konan.
Yep.
The South London sound.
Yep.
Do you still stand by that comment?
Yeah, man. Bruv, you see Crept and Konan? Crept and Konan are my favourite, bruv. Especially Crept. Like, I think he's a sick rapper. I listen to them. I love what they've done. I liked it when they done the Otis. You get me? Give me bad job.
I can't separate them. I'll be honest. I think they're as good as each other.
No, they are good as each other by now because I've heard more of them. But at the beginning, it's because I kept hearing Crept doing punchline raps. That was the main, like, people. You know what it was? Whoever was showing me them was just going to be playing me Crept is one. And then I realised there is two, and I had to listen to both. And then I realised one time, right, Konan got him on that one. You know what I'm saying? So I understand they're both as good as each other. But, like, I listened to their album because I was with them in the beginning of when they was doing their shit anyway, with Steel Bangles and around them. So I want to see them succeed more than anyone. But, like, when I bought the album and stuff, and then I said to myself, you know what? They're nanger than this, man. That's what I said, and I felt like there was just a bit. My comment was it was a bit Drakey, innit?
Yeah,
a bit Drakey. Yeah, bruv, it's not a problem. Like I didn't say it so we would get into drama or beef or nothing like that. I said it because I felt that way at the time. And sometimes if someone does that and you know them, that they know me, they might have took offense. Like, right, why do you know us, though, man? Why would you? What are you saying that for? You know what I'm saying? So I understand from their side, but I felt that way, man. I did feel that way, and. Who am I to tell them what to make? I'm not no one, but like I heard you in your good moments and them sick raps, and I think that your album maybe should have been that.
It's a difficult one, isn't it? Because you are who you are. Yeah. Should you have an opinion and should you voice it? I should
do it to because they're my people. I'm cool with them. I should have said it to
personally.
Them. Yeah. Because then it would have been easier. I didn't need to go on the net. And
do you agree that was the wrong move?
Because me and them are cool, it was wrong. But if I wanted to be honest, because I just bought it, so you're asking me to buy it, I bought it, and then I told you the mood I felt.
Go get that album, by the way. Long way.
Yeah, everyone go get that album.
Cold.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Mobos.
Yeah.
Obviously, you kind of got like a very nice honorary award this year.
Yeah, big up them kids who created that award. Yeah.
Were you supposed to go and pick something up on the night?
On the night, I'll tell you what it was this year. I done it at my school.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do, the paving stone. I didn't think there was an award. The black award, black thing. I just thought, right, you get your paving stone, that's the award in the school.
Yeah.
And I was going to go to the Mobo, but this wasn't man's year, really. This was them man's year, Croydon year, you get me? So man just relaxed.
it was the 40s.
You know, like I'm not. I just wanted them to have their time, bro.
But you know what it is? Why I asked that is because obviously, like you said, you are getting a bit older.
Man.
And I feel like it's time everybody's recognizing everything that you've done for the culture and everything that you've done for us. So at the point where it's like someone's giving you the biggest award that award can be. I'm only asking because one day at the Rated Awards we might want to give you that. Of
course. You see the thing with awards.
Very nice.
No, it is. The thing with awards though is, if you win an award, like say they give you that award, there's times when I felt like I wanted an award before that. You get what I'm trying to say? So I'm just happy that we even getting an awards, because there is times in my career where I was like, right, man ain't gonna get no awards. Man ain't gonna get no recognition, or like I felt that way. So for them to step up and give, man, I appreciate that.
You know what? Posty just said, he's talking about the Mobos, you not turning up.
Yeah.
Fear of you not turning up to the Rated Awards. When you spoke about Skepta, big up to Skepta, you said one of the kind of things that made your relationship rocky at times was that you wasn't turning up to certain things because of your responsibilities. Even us today, we didn't think you was going to be here. We're sitting there in the cold, like, let's not even turn on the heating. Nothing. Like, because we're going to be gone in a minute, he's not going to show. What is it? Why have you got this label as a no-show, or why do you not show up? Like, what is it?
I think,
because you've pissed off a lot of people.
I understand that, but what I think is this: I don't know anyone who's been doing this since 1999, except me. I don't know anyone who will help everyone except me, because everyone's on the solo. I don't know anyone who's got the same responsibilities. I don't know anyone who, like, the circuit of bookings, what everyone's on. I've done this about, I don't think you understand, bro, since Sandra PSG. She ain't even here no more. You see what I'm saying? So one human cannot do all of these 2 to 3s in the morning, driving up to Leeds, back down, this,
so why did you commit to it?
I committed to it because in the first 13 years it worked.
Yeah.
But then after 13 years and you got to do this, and then he's got a video shoot, and then it's scattered, bro. One human can't do all this stuff. I scattered myself across too much people. So I'm everyone wants this from me, or Wiley, we got to do this, or we got to do that. And then this day I might have had an argument with my girl. But why
don't you just say no, Wiley? Because you're one of those.
No. But by then, but if I say yeah to you, come to this, Wiley, Saturday. Yeah, man. Yeah. And then have an argument with my girl 2 hours after. Or I get in a beef, or I get cut in the face. I had a Rolex video shoot, and 2 days before I got cut in my face, and I never missed a video shoot before that. I got cut in my face, and I couldn't do the video because I got cut in my face, and people was like, "Why didn't you do the video?" And I was like, "Well, I got cut in my face." And do you know what people did? Carried on from there a bit. So the stigma. So when I got cut in my face, I can admit to you that I started to, like, I wasn't so facial.
Is that something you can do?
That's a deep one. That's a deep one. If you get cut in your face, you might not do the next NFTR. You see what I'm saying? So that's where it sort of stemmed from, because I don't remember missing shit really before that.
Can you talk about that?
Yeah, like I can remember that. What happened there was someone wanted me to help them, their son, and do some shit. And then like one day I was talking on the phone, and then I couldn't. They wanted to use the studio. Studio's booked. Couldn't use it to that day because we're all deeper in there. But the person took offence because they was like a old school gangster type of thing. So another time they rang me like, yeah, we'll have a meet up because that. And then I went to meet them, and then they was with someone else, and then we was talking, and then what that person realised is, obviously you wanted something but it couldn't be done. But you felt like, well, I'm me. You can't do that to me. I'm this. If I was like, no, you do it. That's how they felt. So then them and the person moved to me, whatever, trying to do this, trying to do that. And at the very end, like, someone went to, you see, like, there must be a blade in there, like a little mini one. It wasn't no borer or no big borer, It was like nothing. It was like a slap. And as it went, it must have slid across my face. But I didn't. It slid across my face opened, but then when I looked down, I could just see a white ball, because when your cheek opens up, there's a white ball in there, and so, like, it was one of them ones, bro. Like I was like, okay, this person's done that for that.
Yeah.
You know, like, is that a good enough reason the studio's booked you? And I started to think, like, was it more to that? Or was it just because the man felt like he rang me, the studio's booked, you can't get in there. He felt like I might have been rude on the phone, so he's come to meet me to show me don't get fucking rude. It's one of that. It's a mixed race, man. Like, it just, so it was that, but it was more him trying to like, well, I'm an old gangster. If I ask you to do it, you do it. If you don't, you don't. And on that day, I learned something when I got stabbed, and I realised, you know what? Some people just want they feel that gangster that if you don't do something for, they can do that.
How many times have you been stabbed?
Lots, bruv. Like 20. It's long. Could be dead. That's what I'm trying to say. So I've been through enough, bro. And that's why, like, the last one, the one in the face, is like, it bothered me, but I have to pretend it doesn't. You see? And so when people are, that's where the video missing came from. And like, I didn't want to be in the video sometimes. Like, I'm like, rah, my scar. So that's how I felt. Like, enough man might not even feel like that. They might just think, rah. But I felt that way. 100%. 100%.
No, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
You've been through a lot of stuff, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That explains a lot.
Is that why you live abroad now? Because of
yeah,
was that a decision?
Not because of the drama.
decision?
Because I never really had drama. I never had enough drama to move abroad. But
What's your reason?
the shit I own can't be on the same street. You can't come to my door and rob me because I want to block, bro. The thing is I am the same as these, but I'm not. I understand that shit. Maybe if someone does something wrong, yeah. But then if you're older and you got shit to lose, you can't always be fighting back, bro. And that's where I made the mistake. Always trying to fight back. Always trying to do this. And in the end, there's people who are not in your position and they can do that. And you can't. That's where I sort of made a mistake. So like, it could have been my fault even where this happened because I've taken on, like someone's come to me, yeah, Cowie man, thingy, his son does music. I could have just said, all right, well, cool, I'm busy. There. Instead of like, yeah, man, because that person's putting it on me basically. Yeah, man, thingy, his son does music, you got to help him. You know that? It's a lot of that. People try and mob me.
Yeah, but I think that this is
sometimes.
What my thing is, what is it with you that can't say no? Because even
I can say no, but no also no sparks the same reaction sometimes.
I know, but
help, like someone come and say, help man, da. No, I'm not helping you, da.
Yeah, we asked you to come here before, right? You said you.
Yeah, I should have come here.
Why did you phone me at 7 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, you did because I needed to do press. I did.
He wanted to come on the show. He was come through, and then he just weren't here.
Yeah,
and his phone was gone.
You know what it was?
Abroad. You was abroad.
No, I didn't go abroad yet.
You was in Amsterdam.
Did I go to Amsterdam? Yeah. So
and
what's
if it
happened
was a
is
7 a.m. phone call. I'm coming today.
In the morning.
It's 7 a.m.
Yeah, no. So that one time there, I wanted to do it. I've said I'm coming to do it halfway through the day. Whoever was going to Amsterdam has gassed me. We're in Amsterdam. I'm sorry. And you know what? You can get gassed by the next guy.
No, that's fine. But why didn't you?
And you could have. Yeah, I could have.
I can't come.
I could have. No, you text me and you was like, "Well, we're gonna be." You asked me and I said I can't. You said, "But we've set up already."
No, you didn't say I can't. You never said
we've
I
had that
can't.
conversation.
Well,
we did.
You've definitely.
I might have said, "Can we do it another time or not?"
No.
But why would you have said to me, "We've set up the stuff"?
Because I'm telling you, we've set up. We're waiting for you.
Yeah. But what have I said to you? Why you said, "But we've set up the stuff"?
100%. You lot.
No, I think I got that message there. I'm gonna check.
You never answered. You stopped answering, and then your phone was ringing abroad.
I hate you. I'm sorry if I did that. I'm sorry.
Let's talk about obviously, like you've explained some situations just then, but also like missing big moments. Yeah.
Like what?
Like for example. Like when we all die and shit, like all of this stuff is gonna be on YouTube. It's gonna be everywhere.
Yeah.
Obviously.
What moments? What big moment did I miss?
No. Like for example, like as a fan of music. Yeah.
Yep.
Kano gigs Wiley 3 wheel ups. I want to see that.
No, but Kano.
Oh
Let's do this. Kano made 3 wheel ups. He shot a video with gigs before I even knew. So that's number one.
Okay.
Yeah. So he made the song. He didn't tell me he was doing a video. He made the song. I was on it. Giggs wasn't even on it. Giggs let me know that he shot the video. I was like, what for? Oh, that tune with Kano. Yeah, man, you should do your verse. They've done it already by now. So obviously I can come back and add my last bit, but the way he's already done it, it just didn't fit with my timing.
Would you have
I've
gone?
just got, I would have gone. I done Teddy's video and Chipmunks just a minute ago. My brothers and thingy. Why would I not do Kano?
Just done the P Money video as well.
And P Money, but guess what? If you make a song and you want it to come out and you rush in to get your thing done because you can see Chipmunk busting up 2 things, you can see people, then that's you. You get what I'm trying to say? And I could have been there, but you did actually shoot before we shot the video.
What is it that made you decide you're going to put your face back on camera? Because I know you said that you didn't want to. Then you started doing your mad YouTube videos. They killed me. Me and Princess Naya died. There was one with the piece of art. Died. And what is it? Because when you came back and started doing what's called, I feel like you looked a bit younger. Your face looked a bit what's called. Did you get a facelift, Wiley?
Never, man.
Are you sure? Because
I'm not like,
all of my friends know that I think this.
Nah, I would never. You know what it is? I would never alter myself to look any other way. And if I would, you would have seen me get rid of that scar. I'm not. I look the way I look. I got a flat nose, same lips, bro. And I just don't believe in that. But I see a lot of this shit going on out there, bro. And I can't believe it. I see people with nose job. I see. Yeah, I don't want to see.
Do you object to it? If you get a girl with a fat behind and it's not real, do you have an objection to it?
You know what it is? I haven't got a problem to it, but I think that there's enough natural stuff going on, bro. There's enough natural girls out there.
And what's your thoughts on weave? Because I know you're from the old school. So
oh man, my mum, my nan, everyone, they've been battering it. You know what it is? I think I never used to agree with it. I didn't. I used to think, well, why are they doing that? They just want to look like white women.
I remember boys used to be really angry about
like, why do you want your hair like that? Why don't it just be natural afro? Like that was my thing on that. But now, when my sister said to me, "What do you mean white women get it as well?" Not even my sister. Sorry, not my sister. Someone said that to me. A girl I know. She was like, "What do you mean white girls get it as well?" I'm like, "Why do they need it? Their hair's long already." She was like, "Yeah, well they clip it in." I was like, "Right, cool."
If there was anyone else's song in the grime scene, that you could have made, which song would it have been?
P's and Q's, Kano. I think that's a really good song. It's a really good song. P's and Q's.
What's your relationship like now with Gets? I know you guys have had your
yeah, we're blessed, bro. He's someone who I respect because he's a grinder. He wants it, man. He goes on the stage. He's got that energy. You know what I mean? I pick up a lot from him. To be fair, like energy wise and crowd, the way he deals with the crowd.
What's his separate life like?
Yes,
living out there,
sunshine, 10 months a year.
You and your family all out there. Your children,
yeah, like bits and bobs. The sunshine. It's 10 months a year. It's hot all the time. It's just blessed. They got like the food's good. Everything's good, bro. But it's basically for me. It's just like a European version of Jamaica, bro. So I don't have to travel and pay £1,000. So I was gonna go to Jamaica. I could just go.
What's the ultimate goal for Wiley? Because obviously we all agree that you're the Godfather of grime.
My ultimate goal is to get. I'm doing it anyway. Like I have a book deal and I have a film, and that is my main thing to show. The book deal and the film.
You've got that.
Yeah,
it's
like
lined up.
Yeah, that's there. I had a film. I was with the film people just before today. So obviously, I've watched every biopic, but obviously the NWA one is like it's triggered me. I think that the good thing about my film is the weird thing about my film is the key early parts of it will be similar to Dizzee or someone else. And I was wary about doing a film because I don't want to portray anyone out of character and blah, blah, blah. But if anyone will have quite a similar story, it would be me and him.
So you're going to see that kind of timeline, not specific people, but like the pairs you
as
go.
As me, I could put anything in there I want, bro. As me, I could. Crazy Titch went, bro. Do you know how much I've seen since 1999 to this day, even before that? Like of whatever's happened, I've been through stuff myself. I've been like Dizzee. I've been through. My story's got power. Like I didn't realize that until I was writing it out, and the stories, like the people saying, right, so what can we tell? What can we tell? What can we show? And as we was writing it out, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I think that's clear. I think from even the people that have been saying we want Wiley on the show, everybody's questions and stuff have been really different to one another's.
Yes.
And we feel like we could probably have you back another 20 times and still not run out of questions.
Yeah, no, definitely. There is more to say, and there's also like it's also learning as well. Like, say if there is a mistake and I've been reminded by it in an interview, it helps you again, because then you know, like, I gotta cut that shit out, man, because it's not about that, or it's about that.
How would you like to be remembered?
See, I do you want me to tell you something? Pioneers don't get remembered.
You think?
They don't. They get breaded. They get spoke to on little
like
tutus.
Sugar Hill
But
Gang and
no
all
one
that.
they don't get breaded. They just die. They don't die. Bro, sorry. They don't just die. They don't just die, but they just go into a back bit where they're talking about whoever's current. Them kids can't do it.
Speaking about dying, I know you did your David Bowie. I see the cover there.
Someone done it. Yeah.
Yeah, but how did you feel about someone doing that?
Like the thingy. Yeah, no, that was David Bowie's a legend, bro. And even though he's not from my time, like he's I've seen him do shit, and I've got much respect for him. And I was like, wow, they've done a remix and mixed me with him. Mash up.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, Wiley, so we're going to get the book,
Yeah.
we're going to get the film,
You're gonna get the book.
we're going to get new music in
You're gonna
album
get new
form or just
music.
singles or mixtapes.
I was thinking about it today. No, not today. I was thinking about it before. Sorry, about the album. I think this is a singles market, but I think Grime needs albums. Someone said to me, Grime needs albums, otherwise it's just singles, bro. What are they?
Yeah, you need the albums just to mark
So I know
the period.
Skepta's got one. Yeah, I'm gonna make an album, but I'm not gonna drop it before someone else drops. I'm gonna wait, because that's what everyone's been doing to me for 15 years. Wait to see what I do, then just try and better me.
How many record deals have you had?
I was coming for that.
Sorry.
I've been involved in a good few record deals, but I've done a lot of independent as well. I've probably been like XL first time.
You've had the most.
Relentless, Roll Deep myself, back with
How many publishing deals you had?
I've had a few.
Wow.
They fuck with me on the publishing, you know, because I write my own shit. Yeah, they fuck with me on the
Do you
publishing.
think you spent your money wisely?
Yeah, I have now. I hadn't before 30 years old, but I have now.
How much vinyl did you sell in total, Wiley? Because I know the white label thing was your
loads,
thing.
bro. Like we sold 10,000 of Eskimos, so that was just that one. But out of all of them combined, like we earned record label money before we signed a deal, but not all at once. So like we did earn a lot of money. I had so much money them days. Bare pound coins, sweet shop. Like it was dope. Bare notes, but I used to spend the pound coins and save the notes.
So what is it that gives you, because you've always had a cockiness with going into the labels and just like, okay, I'm coming to collect my check. And what is it that gives you that edge? Because I always say it, a lot of people, the artists are out there that watch, or people that think, okay, well, this is a label, it's a really scary place.
Yeah.
And Wiley's just in there just saying, actually, I want the deal.
You know what it is? I know people. I know a lot of Jewish lawyers. I know a lot of people who fuck with me if I've got something. And they, how can I say it? Like they value that I'm a repeater. So they know I can repeat. Like if I have one hit, I can have two, I can have three, I can have four. Not all on my name, but I can find them someone who can have a hit. If they want a star and she's a girl, she's a good singer, I might have it. They have something like, wow, Wiley might have it, and they know that my business brain weren't in it, don't they? Yeah. So like I've took that girl to them, they're gonna take her. I ain't gonna take nothing out of it. They know that. That's where I fucked up.
What's been your career highlight? What's been the, because I know we all have ups and downs.
The highlight of my career is, the highlight of my whole career is wearing my Rolex. Crazy story, but it is. Because it got me lots of things. It got me, maybe I made so much grime music that didn't really pay shit. People forget that grime didn't really pay. And then also, man, I had to do all sorts of shit, whatever did pay. If that was considered selling out, that's what had to happen. But like wearing my Rolex made me a lot of money.
Do you feel like it, and you made it for that purpose?
Yeah, I didn't know that you could get that type of money. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why it's my main. It was loads of money. Wearing my Rolex, bro, and performing it everywhere, this, that, that. And I got my Bentley and rare. Like it just, wearing my Rolex has made me more money as one song than like years of grime, bro.
How much would you say it's made you?
I can't accurately say, but it's one song, like from like there to the shows to the everywhere, like past like 400, 500,000, like past there, from one song, just one song. Usually drink, usually dance, just one song, just caning it for 2 years, like 1.5 years, just, and then you go and spend that money in grime, and it just goes down.
And what was your lowest point?
My lowest point was when I split up with Lady Nye. Cause reason why that was my lowest point is because I love that girl. So you love that girl, but then you've upset her so much. Now she's with Scorcher. You get me? That was not the right. That sent me a bit mad. But yeah. But then they didn't last, so then I was happy again. You get me? But no, I'm not even hating. But that was a deal. Tell the truth, that was the second time. So the first time, obviously I've upset the girl so much. Now she's with Ben Palmer. Or she'd hang around with Ben Palmer from Polydor. And that was the lowest point in my career.
That hurt you more than Scorcher?
Yeah, Scorcher was really like not as bad as Ben Palmer, because Ben Palmer was at A&R.
Did you feel like you wanted to clash Scorcher at that time?
No. Well, I said bars, we was clashing. That's where the movement. That was the movement.
That time.
Can you see why they all thought they was so rough now? Because they knew that he was doing that. Okay. So that's why they like my man. What Scorch? You my man's thing. Like, come on.
So when you come into the game, Wiley, and you was doing big things, it was a really different climate. Like, what was it like? What was your experiences with drugs, alcohol, women in general?
There was when I first come to the game, that wasn't there. All my experiences with alcohol were like, I drank before, but not heavily. After it being on the rider for 15 years, now I drink wine. Like I feel not like an alcoholic, but I feel like all those years of bookings drinking is make me sick now. Like I can drink, not drink, but 9 times out of 10 I might have rosé in the night.
Go on.
To chill or some shit. Drugs, I knew what drugs were before I got into the game. I was a drug dealer. The curse for being a drug dealer for some is to try. Not all drugs, but you might try. Man might bust out one molly, whatever they did, to try. My thing was
You did hard drugs?
No. I sold heroin. That was my drug. Brown and white. I shotted them like hard. I made
Did you take them?
Never took heroin or crack. My drug that I tried first was cocaine. It wasn't my drug, but that's the drug I tried first. Like, bro, what is this? I wasn't even selling it. I was partying. So I come from a shot. I'm shotting the real thing. That's like a party thing. Tried that. Boom, boom, boom. Got through that. The only drug that I've been addicted to the whole time is weed. So I smoke weed every day since like 21 years old. Since my nan kicked me out, I smoke weed every day. But like, them drugs there, you can't take them every day anyway. So you couldn't, like someone might smoke food. It's not visible, but you couldn't actually, with cocaine, you can't do that every day because your nose will just blow up off your face. So I realised that in London, it's cocaine and MDMA are the party drugs. And so I never mixed them with music. You've never heard me. You will never heard me vocal a tune, come in the scene, be on the stage. I've never mixed them.
But there's always been rumours that taking drugs in certain climates or events or whatever helps people to harness their.
Nah, it don't help me. When I take, if I took any drug, bro, it's like I'll be in a house rave party and like, you get what I'm trying to say, like MDMA, whatever. Like I've tried, and it would never have been around grime because obviously you don't grime people to see you doing that.
Yeah, because I know that.
So that's why I never mixed them.
The time you was probably doing it, it was very much shunned upon in the black.
Yeah, of course. But saying that, like, crack is the reason. Crack's killed off the black community in England. A lot of it.
But a lot of it has been undercover. I think it's just important to ask someone like yourself because you know, obviously there have been rumours.
Yep.
And then
the rumours are a bit wild. The rumours are not reality. Like if someone said to me if someone said Wiley's a cokehead, they're totally wrong. If someone said Wiley's a weed head, they're totally right. Someone says Wiley knows what cocaine is, they're totally right. I know what cocaine is. I don't need it. I don't have to take it, but I know what it is. And I live in a I didn't bring it through the border. You know,
but you was able to harness your relationships and secure all of your deals without that being.
Yeah, because I didn't mix them.
But I think that's important for
and if I'll be honest with you, a lot of people in corporate world know what it is too. So like more than me. So like it's one of them things where I give this message all the time. Don't get involved in drugs though, because drugs are not good, and they're, as far as you go in one might end up in another, and drugs are not good, bruv. And that's it. Even weed. I smoke weed every day, you know, but weed's not good. Weed will make a man forget his bars when he's getting older, you see? So I don't want kids. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it, don't do it, but like it's in the world, bro. A lot of people make money from the sales of this shit, you know. So yeah.
All right, cool. We'll end on that note.
Yeah.
Don't take drugs.
Trust me.
Drop it out. Wiley, it's been a pleasure.
Respect, my bro.
We look forward to the film, the book, new bars this year, more music, more shows and all that.
Yeah, I'm turning up, don't worry. I'm not gonna.
Thanks for turning up.
I'm not missing a trick this year, bro.
Done now.
We got Stormzy.
Legend.
Trust me.
#NFTR.